I'm Ian White, 5th generation Australian herbalist and naturopath, and I'm with Spinifex. It's one of the most common grasses in Australia, in the more arid area. Spinifex can be found everywhere in the centre. If you had a cent for every bush, you'd be one of the wealthiest people on the planet. You can even see it here, growing right on the sides of steep rocky inclines. It's very sharp and spiky. You don't want to put your hand too hard on it because it can really spike you. In fact, it's a natural protection. It's a very good protective grass for small animals because they can hide in the very centre and large animals can't get them. With Spinifex, it helps you to get a vantage point, it's like to raise above the situation you are in, to understand it more fully, helping giving you insights as to what might be the emotional triggers behind any physical discomfort. You can use Spinifex to help people who are feeling disempowered, feeling a victim with no control over an illness, especially when that illness has recurring symptoms or is persistent. This is very different to using Southern Cross, which is more for a personality type who are always a victim, blaming other people. This is very specific with Spinifex to feeling a victim in relation to an illness. When making the essence, I use the tips of the sharp, spiky leaves along with the actual flower, which is sent up above the main leaves on a small stem, which you can see in this image. This image is of my wife Jane the day after we made the fire essence in the centre. We were coming back at dusk and Jane fell, and as a professional musician, harpist, her first reaction was to put her hands under her armpits and fall into the sharp, spiky Spinifex. She wanted to protect the hands. Everyone else would put their hands out to break the fall. In this shot, she's making up the Spinifex the next day.